Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. And on the 4th of July, yesterday is when we actually saw this. Beverly Hills Cop 4, titled Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley, came out on Netflix. And when I initially saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Massive fan. I'm a massive fan of the first two movies. Part 3 was terrible, by the way. I don't think anybody likes Part 3. Do you?
No.
What's your favorite Beverly Hills Cop movie?
The first one.
The first one? It's a toss-up between the first and the second one to me. I really like the second one. But the first one is so iconic also as well. It's hard. It's a coin flip for me. I can watch either one of those. But after, I believe Beverly Hills Cop came out 40 years this year. I can't believe it's actually been that long. My expectations for this movie, I was thinking, all right, it's probably going to be okay. Probably couldn't be worse than Part 3. And I was right. This was a solid movie. I enjoyed myself. What do you think of it?
I pretty much really like it because they bring back the old people, the old character.
Yeah. Billy and Taggart are in there. And there was some nostalgia, the same theme music, some of the same songs from the first two films.
And the same hotel that he used to.
Yeah, the Beverly Palms Hotel.
Yeah. And it's also good that they bring in other new people.
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in the movie. He plays a Beverly Hills cop. He was pretty good in the role. Kevin Bacon plays a corrupt cop. And he was pretty good in the role too.
Yeah, and he has a daughter.
Yeah,
Axel.
He has a daughter. Yeah, they don't mention too much about his mother. They give like a brief conversation about the backstory. I believe she was born in Detroit, but these gangs were like threatening his family, so he sent them to Beverly Hills.
Yeah, and their relationship didn't go very
rocky.
well until at the end, and I think it's a pretty good storyline.
Yeah, it is.
And there's some sense of humor.
Is some funny stuff in the movie. I mean, it's a Beverly Hills Cop movie, so it definitely has to be funny. One thing I didn't like, though, you can definitely tell at the end him and his daughter's relationship was better, but she's not even in like the final scene after he actually gets shot in the arm, like in Part 1.
Yes.
But I guess they kind of resolved the relationship in a way, but I think they could have put in another scene with them.
Yes.
So I think another scene was kind of missing there.
Yes, and I like the movie is basically Axel is still the main character.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Eddie Murphy, this is his movie. I mean, there's no Beverly Hills Cop without Axel being the central character. One thing I really didn't like it. I wish there was more. Billy Rosewood is not in the movie that much because of what happens to him. Judge Reinhold is back as Billy. You see him near the beginning of the movie and near the end because he's actually captured by the bad guys in the movie. I'm not trying to spoil too much in the movie, but I wish they would have showed more of what he was actually going through. But you go this long period without even seeing him in the movie.
Yeah, and another thing I really like is the old character, they still show their old habit. Yeah,
they're the same people, really. Eddie Murphy dropped the iconic laugh in this movie. The reason he said he did that is because that's his own personal laugh. But I kind of missed that because he was doing that laugh in like every single movie he was in. You don't hear it in this one, but Eddie Murphy is still Eddie Murphy in this movie. He's one of the funniest people ever.
And Billy is still Billy.
Yeah.
The funny part is he show up the badge.
Yeah, they tried to take it from Part 1. Remember in the first Beverly Hills Cop, he's like, stop, y'all under arrest. He's like, showed his badge away. They did something like that.
Yeah.
In this one at the end.
And then Tiger say, "You never change."
Yeah. Tiger was actually in the movie a little bit more. See, I was initially thinking he was retired, but he's not retired. He's actually the I don't know his title, but he's like the police chief now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is surprise is we never saw his wife in other movie.
Well, he was never married in the other movies, but he was married to I believe his daughter's mother, but they only like mention her. They don't even tell her name. So there's really no backstory on her that much.
No, I'm talking about Tiger.
Oh, Tiger. Yeah. Maureen. That's his wife's name. You only hear her name mentioned in like the other movies, but this time you actually get to see her.
Yes.
It's the first movie where you actually get to see his wife. And it's kind of, I guess, kind of rocky like they said in the past, like in the other movies.
And I'm just pretty much like this kind of movie where it's not they change the main character to a supporting character, something like that.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's not getting pushed aside in his own movie. That wasn't going to happen. But it looks like, the audience score, 78. That's decent. The Rotten Tomatoes score from the critics, 65. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's a fun movie to watch.
Yes. Overall, I still love the first movie.
Yeah, the first two, this movie's not even on the same level as the first two.
No, but it's better than
It's better
the
than
third
three.
one.
It's better than three. So, well, I think that's going to wrap it up. That's all I got to say about this movie. Go and watch Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley. It's on Netflix. You don't even have to go to the movie theater. They actually say now playing in theaters. Okay? Well, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So, that's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back on Monday with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.